Have you ever sat down to focus on something that was really important only to find your thoughts racing, your body restless, and your attention darting in 100 different directions? If you have ADHD, you know it's not about lacking intelligence or about motivation. It's about managing a mind that works quite differently. And that's where hypnosis and NLP come in. And this is exactly what we're here to discuss in today's Mindful Monday. And we're so grateful to be celebrating our 3-year anniversary as well. Now, if it's your first time joining us, feel free to type in the comments where you're coming from, any questions or comments, of course. And if you have any topics you'd like to hear more about in the future, we'd love to hear about that as well. Also, make sure that you stay until the end of this video to find out how you can receive some free gifts to celebrate with us, including a hypnotic recording on releasing limiting beliefs, as well as our weekly PDF cheat sheets, which are bullet points of what we cover each week. Now for today, I'm going to show you how these powerful tools can actually be quite useful in helping to calm the chaos and build laser-like focus, and really to unlock your natural potential. Sound good? All right. So to begin, let's talk about ADHD. Let's be quite clear. ADHD is not a flaw. Excuse me. It's a neurodivergent way of processing the world. Now, when tasks do pile up, however, deadlines begin to loom, or distractions start to multiply, it can actually feel quite overwhelming. And so if you suffer from ADHD, you might forget things. You might jump from one project to another, or feel stuck in a loop of frustration and self-criticism. And that's where hypnosis and NLP help by shifting the pattern, by working directly with the subconscious mind, which is where the power is at, right? So again, let's start with talking about ADHD. You might be wondering how hypnosis can help with ADHD. I know I sometimes have clients who ask if they can even experience hypnosis because they have ADHD and they feel like they won't benefit, or they won't be able to focus, they won't be able to go into hypnosis because they've tried meditation and they weren't able to focus and they had a terrible experience. Well, not to worry, because hypnosis is a natural state of focused attention and of deep relaxation. People with ADHD often struggle with self-regulation, of thoughts, of emotions, and of impulses. And hypnosis gives us access to the subconscious mind, where we can rewire those automatic patterns. Now, with the right suggestions, we can increase focus, we can reduce that internal noise, and we can create these powerful anchor states of productivity, which is wonderful, right? Now, it's not about forcing discipline. It's about aligning the mind and the body to work together instead of in conflict. You can think of it like this. ADHD is like having 37 tabs open in your mental browser, and hypnosis helps you to close the ones that you don't need and center in on what matters in the here and now. Now, NLP, known as Neuro-Linguistic Programming, is the study of how language, thought, and behavior interact. So for ADHD, NLP offers concrete strategies to manage the overwhelm, to beat procrastination, and to reframe those limiting beliefs. Some of the things that you can accomplish are things like creating mental triggers for focus. You can repattern internal dialogue that says things like, I can't concentrate. And then you can break those looping behaviors like hyper-focusing on the wrong things. What we focus on, we tend to find, right? So one of my favorite NLP techniques for a lot of things, but for ADHD as well, is the swish pattern, where we take a disempowering mental image and instantly replace it with one that triggers calm, clarity, and confidence. Now, these are tools that teach your brain a new way to run its programs, a more useful way, if you will. So if you're in a safe space to do so, let's try a short hypnotic process together right here and right now. Now, this is designed to calm the mental noise and help you to re-anchor into states of clarity and focus, states that we all have, by the way. So if you're in a safe place, wherever you are, you can make yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying down, taking a moment to do so, whatever helps you to relax a little bit deeper and feel safe as well. So finding that comfortable space now, and you can take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out slowly, maybe with a sigh, and then again in And sighing it all out, and feeling your feet grounded and your body supported. And then gently allow your eyes to close down, just allowing your attention to drift now to the sound of my voice. And imagine that each word is helping you to go just a little bit deeper and deeper into calm. Good. Now I'd like you to, in your mind, imagine a dial in front of you, like an old stereo volume dial. Now this dial controls the mental chatter in your mind. So right now it might be turned way up high, and that's perfectly okay. But in your mind's eye, take a moment and see yourself reaching out, or sense yourself, feel yourself reaching out and turning that dial slowly down. Down from wherever it's at, maybe a 10. Lowering it down if it's at a 10, going down to a 9, an 8. Moving down to 5. And drifting down and down to 2. And as you do, notice the thoughts beginning to slow. You might even feel space opening up between your thoughts. A stillness. A soft focus. That's right. Now picture a glowing circle of light about a foot in front of your forehead, representing your focused attention. Visualize this light gently pulling your awareness toward it. It's calm, centered, powerful. Feel that light entering your mind, bringing with it a wave of clear, directed energy. And silently repeat to yourself in your mind, I focus with ease. I complete what matters. My mind supports me. Feel those words landing deep within your subconscious mind, like seeds being planted. That's right. Take another big breath in. Exhale out, and when you're ready, only when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Good. And that was just a couple brief minutes of a focus reset, but it can change your entire state. And the more you practice, the more automatic this calm focus becomes. So here's what just happened. You went into this light hypnotic state, similar to that dreamy feeling right before sleep, which is incidentally called the hypnagogic state, right? Now in that state, your subconscious mind is wide open to positive suggestions. Then you used a visual metaphor, which was the dial, right, the volume dial, to regulate mental intensity. And then we added an NLP style anchor, the glowing circle, to create a new mental association with focus. And then finally, you used your affirming language to rewire your self-talk. Negative self-talk is not good for anyone, really. So this is how hypnosis and NLP can work together. And you're going beneath the conscious struggle and installing a new mental operating system for yourself. One that is useful, is what you want. So one of the most empowering things that you can do is to reframe what ADHD means to you, right? So instead of saying things like, I'm broken, I can't focus, all that negative stuff, you can say things like, my brain is brilliant and I'm learning to guide it in new ways that support me. Or instead of saying things like, I never finish anything, right? You can say things like, I'm building systems and habits that help me to follow through. So this positive self-talk is very important as well. Now with NLP and hypnosis, these aren't just nice ideas. They become felt truths, ones that transform how you show up in your daily life. Now if you have ADHD or you love someone who does, hypnosis and NLP aren't just tools for symptom relief. I know because I have ADHD. They're doorways to self-mastery, and they can really be useful and open to anyone who wants to use them. You already have a powerful, fast-moving mind. What if you could harness that speed with direction, with focus, and with ease? That's what this work is all about. It is possible. So you can practice this demo daily, and you'll begin to notice things like less inner noise, more completion, a greater sense of calm, and best of all, a deeper sense of trust in yourself, because you are not broken, you're brilliant. And this is how you unlock it using these tools. right? Great. Now, if you'd like those free gifts that I talked about earlier, the recording on releasing limiting beliefs, as well as our weekly PDF cheat sheets, simply write mindful in your comments or message me the word mindful, and then follow the link and you will receive those gifts. If you'd like to work more one-on-one to rewire your mind even more, I'd love to hear from you, because we can really personalize this as well. And you can email me at unwindthemind@gmail.com, or simply look up unwindthemind.com. Until then, remember to trust the process and train your mind. It is brilliant. And keep breathing into your power. Thanks for watching, and make it a wonderful Mindful Monday.